Who doesn't love a good thirst trap? We all do, and I think Hollywood knows this. That is why they bring thirst traps into our favorite shows and movies. Let's take a look at one such on-screen thirst trap that made us kind of lose track of the plot.
One simple injection to become a beauty.
I got the beauty shot!
Is this real life?
This is the closest to the fountain of youth anyone's ever gonna get.
Your thirst trap.
In The Beauty, FBI agents Cooper Madsen and Jordan Bennett investigate a wave of gruesome deaths among supermodels, tracing the outbreak to an STD called the Beauty that causes perfection at a lethal cost. As the epidemic spreads through intimate encounters, with evidence that suggests a shady corporation sits behind it all, the agents race to dismantle the corporation behind the virus before it reshapes humanity forever.
The Beauty is about this potion people can take that turns you into the most beautiful version of yourself.
Like every imperfection is blurred out and you are a shiny, perfect thing.
The male stars of the show, including Patrick Lewis, Ashton Kutcher, Evan Peters and Isaac Powell amongst others, turned the entire series into an irresistible visual feast that quietly sidelined the conspiracy plot for anyone who was actually paying attention. Each actor steps into a character whose perfected physique and magnetic presence create a slow burn distraction so complete that rewatches happen less for the virus mechanics or the corporate schemes of the show, and more for the sheer thrill of those perfected physiques. Evan Peters' Cooper Madsen radiates a kind of controlled power that makes every frame feel charged. His sharp features and athletic build shift the no-nonsense FBI into someone whose quiet intensity pulls focus without even trying. Ashton Kutcher's Byron Frost, already deep into his own transformation as a mastermind behind the drug, delivers an ageless, commanding scale that blends predatory confidence with polished allure, making the billionaire's calculated moves secondary to the way his presence dominates. Anthony Ramos' Antonio brings a sleek, dangerous edge, his post-beauty assassin physique combining lean muscle with effortless swagger that turn high-stakes encounters into something far more captivating. I could go on and on about the thirst trap dynamics of the show, but it all comes down to one thing. Together, these actors craft characters whose new physical perfection carries an undercurrent of quiet danger and raw appeal, blending strength, symmetry and subtle charisma in a way that feels both aspirational and slightly forbidden. The thirst trap power here is deliberate and cumulative. The plot warns of the cost of chasing beauty, yet these post-beauty men embody it so convincingly that viewers kept returning specifically to savor their transformed versions. The way the light plays across those defined lines and abs, the natural command in their posture, and the effortless way they fold the frame. First-time watchers might have focused on the Outbreak storyline, but repeated viewings zero in on the male actors and the characters they portray, with the lack of clothing being the obvious reason. I can't recall the last time I saw a show that featured so much male physiques other than HBO's Oz, but The Beauty is on an entirely new level of thirst trap TV, and it's that collective distraction that proves the ultimate irony. The show set out to expose obsession, but these roles became the obsession itself, delivering perfection so potent that the real story ended up being the men on the screen and the plot quietly disappearing into the background. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and a subscription would be nice. You can also check out some of the other great videos on my channel.